I'm JD.
I'm Spencer.
This is the Itch Network. We're here to review Darksiders 1. Fucking just one more time to talk about this goddamn game.
You've been at this for a little bit.
For a
minute.
Oh, I blame my job.
That you're playing this bad game.
I blame my job that I could afford this game to then fucking play it and go, really? And have no time to beat it. So, it's a fucking purgatory, really. Darksiders has you pretty much, as far as the lore goes, there's 3 different realms. There's there's the heaven, hell, and then there's earth. And then apparently these 3 great beings created these 3 realms so that these people can live in harmony. And they said,
is it like our Earth?
Yeah, until
supposed to be like in the past or something.
Well, no, modern.
Oh,
until the day that the 7 seals are broken. The 7 seals.
Oh.
And the 4 horsemen ride onto the earth to rain down swift judgment on whoever broke the seals.
So it sounds like a mixture of like a heavy metal concert with Legend of Zelda. Is that correct? And then like and then like a biblical thing.
Yes.
It's like some weird mashup.
Right. So
okay.
What ends up happening is war, before the 7 seal is broken, lands on Earth prematurely, bringing forth the apocalypse. Because he's there, they're like, oh, I guess it's fucking over. So,
okay.
And that part never really made sense to me. But he lands on Earth. He's like, yo, what the fuck?
That's like when I show up at a party and then all of a sudden everyone just starts leaving.
You bring the 4 horsemen with you?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Oh, well, you know. They don't know you. They don't understand you.
Yeah, they don't.
So, ultimately what happens, homeboy lands, and then there you go. There's our game. He pretty much gets...
Are you War?
You're War.
Okay, so you're War.
So you're one of the 4 horsemen. You have a hood that manages to always shield your face for the most part. You can see your blue eyes lighting up the hood.
How could they be red eyes?
And the white hair. Your brother has red eyes.
What's it?
Death.
Red eyes!
Red eyes! Blue eyes when drink! So,
can you drag it out?
Ultimately, and I've heard this game, as far as gameplay goes, being called a marriage between Devil May Cry, God of War, and Zelda. It is fucking none of those. And here's why. In Legend of Zelda, is there not a sense of like free roam or whatever? You go back, you find...
Yeah. It's like a 3D third-person Metroidvania almost.
Right. And in some instances, they do that. Hey, look, there's ice here. You now have an object that breaks ice. Use it. Get new object. Isn't it great? Yeah, fuck that. They do that like very sparingly. There's a couple times. There's one thing that I've noticed that was happening a lot for me that I was really just kind of confused at, and I'm not gonna lie, when I finally fucking beat this game, I was just like, whatever. Some fucking death zombie guy with a top hat and a cane fights you a lot when you show up to one of these areas, and you'll just go and be like, oh hey, I've got the item that can get to this area now. You get there, and then he's like, let's fight like gentlemen. And you're like, what the fuck? So
you got like a rapier?
No, we treat it like one. It's a cane.
Oh, okay.
Flat out, blunt object.
Who gives a shit?
What the fuck? And you have to counter him, and it's fucking dumb, and it's fucking boring. So the game has you playing as War, and War has... There's a lot of neat things that they actually try to add in here. So if I right-click on the R3, or if I click on R3, I get a cursor and I can aim shit, so I can be like, oh, I can throw this weapon here, right? So they're trying to add that, you know, level of like, oh, puzzle solving has verticality.
Hook shot.
Yeah, hook shot, which there is one, of course there is. There's a gun.
Probably the greatest item in any game, I think.
And you can tell that you copied off of someone else if you have a hook shot, because, come on, bro, it's in Zelda.
Come on, bro.
Come on. So, and then you have your normal sword, which I forgot what it's fucking called. And then as you progress the game, you get different weapons as well. So you get Death's Scythe, which doesn't look like Death's Scythe. Okay, and then you get this gauntlet. Now this dude's already a really stocky dude, so you have a giant ass fucking gauntlet on your left hand, I believe, and then you get a fucking giant ass one on your right hand, so it looks symmetrical at least. So now both your shoulders can, relax a little bit. You can block in that game. You can sidestep. You can or dash or whatever. There's a Z targeting system.
Oh, okay. Is that what you're supposed to primarily use? The Z targeting system?
I would say no. I played the game on Apocalyptic, which is the hard mode, and I don't think that game knows how much things should hurt you. So just like Zelda, you beat a boss, you get a heart. Like this game is a straight up copy of all the things that it thinks Zelda is. You beat a boss, you literally get its heart. I have more health now, so you get another health bar.
It's like a literal interpretation of
yes, and I fought a boss that when I fought him and I died on him, I was like, fuck. And you get to restart right where it is and you restart the fight. I got hit by him once and I lost, I only had 4 hearts. I lost 3 full hearts in one hit. And I was like, this isn't difficulty. This is bullshit. Nothing really changed. You just made enemies hit harder.
So psychologically, what's the difference between this and Dark Souls?
Psychologically,
or just gameplay wise, however you want.
The difference is, so here. You know what? Because I did think of Dark Souls. This is to Dark Souls what Dark Souls 2 was to Dark Souls. Am I using that right? This is to Zelda as what. Here's why. They give you a dodging animation. In Dark Souls 2, a big problem with that game, a lot of people are upset about it, was tracking is too hard. Which means if I'm a guy that does a vertical attack and you roll, you're supposed to be able to avoid it, right? Yeah. The game has to stop tracking you after a certain amount of time and attack and go, oh, I missed. In Dark Souls, Dark Souls 2, it goes, ah.
So the enemy's like tracking your movement?
They track too well. To make matters worse, there are no invulnerability frames when you dodge.
Okay.
All games, like God of War, Devil May Cry, have invulnerability frames when you dodge. Legend of Zelda has invulnerability frames when you dodge. Why the fuck do you think it's a good idea not to have that in this game? And there have been moments where I've dodged an attack, but it hasn't been invulnerability frames. Fucking War is short. He can be a really tiny guy.
He's like Danzig.
Yeah, he'll fight a big ass monster and he'll be like, oh, I dodged it. No, you fucking didn't.
Just short.
You've been preparing for this since birth to dodge this attack. That's all that happened.
Yeah.
So, and that's kind of my biggest issue is a lot of people will compare it and they'll go, it's this marriage of whatever. Well, it doesn't have what made Zelda good, which is a sense of progression. When you get to the main central hub area, they go, oh, well, you need to speak with this demon. You go to the demon, he goes, I need you to collect 4 hearts for me. And then I'll get you into that tower. The first time I fucking saw that, I was like, so I'm gonna go to 4 shitty places, go to that tower, and that's gonna be where the last boss is. I was pretty much right. Pretty much. And no shit, there was no progression, really. I just killed this guy, unimaginative, fucked you up.
There's no like going back to old places and using moves to get further.
1 or 2. Very sparingly. And that's the thing, it doesn't feel like the weapons are really rewarded. When I got to that 5th area, when I got to the tower, they're like, hey, let's introduce more gameplay mechanics. Game's fucking done, man! Don't show me about this shit, I don't give a fuck. It's fucking paced poorly in that regard. You don't feel like there's any real progression. I don't even know why half this shit is happening, because all I get is War going, you will serve me. I don't know about this. I don't give a... His design is cool. Okay. He's a shitty person.
Okay.
I don't give 2 fucks about the character. And by the end of the game, for perspective's sake, like sound, I couldn't tell you. Graphics, it's a PS2 game. PS3 game. Yeah, I don't give a shit. Whatever. This is...
Did the remaster do anything?
Warmastered edition still looks the same. By the end of the game, when I found out what happened to War, when I was like, it wasn't like this made me do it, but I was like, okay, I know what's going on. Because I had the second one. I literally deleted the game.
Oh, you're not gonna play the second one?
Right then and there. No, and here's the thing. I deleted it, and then I went to install the second one in.
Oh, I see.
I went and I played a superior game, Diablo.
Oh,
an older game, or not an older game.
Diablo 3?
Diablo 3. And then played that, went back, started playing Darksiders 2. when it was downloaded. The first 15 minutes of that game are better than the entirety of Darksiders. Darksiders 2, calling it right now, calling it superior to Darksiders. We'll find out in the review.
Oh, so you're gonna review that?
I will review that one as well. Let me give you the pros and cons of this one before we depart.
Okay.
Pros. The frame rate's nice. One or two of the areas are memorable. The combat...
we never list frame rate as a pro.
Yeah.
You're digging.
Well, the reason why is because in Darksiders 2, the frame rate is a little bit... It dips.
Oh.
Which is weird. We'll get to that. There's not really too much going on story-wise there. I feel like there's any real motivation to play the game sometimes. I literally played it one day drunk and just going, I gotta fucking beat it. Like, literally saying that in my head. I gotta fucking beat it. By the time I got done with the game, it was forgettable. It's not a good experience for me. Gameplay-wise, the only interesting thing about the game that I found was... Because some of the weapons are worthless. You get a gun in the game, there's literally no reason to use the gun.
It's like one of those guns where it doesn't do any damage. It's meant to like stagger or something.
Yeah, and they just wanted to be like Devil May Cry. So of course when you shoot them, they stay in the air just like in DMC.
Oh, that's what the DMC... Because I was wondering, because I never saw DMC in this game.
Yeah.
But you told me that people think it's...
And you get the hook shot so you can hook people close to you. DMC 4, woo.
Did DMC 4 come out before or after?
I don't remember.
Wasn't it after?
It looks fucking better. So if it came out before, you had some explaining to do there, fucking THQ. Regardless, your bankruptcy papers will show it. But besides that, it wasn't really a memorable experience. There's not really too much going on with it. The gameplay, if you're going in this game thinking it's like God of War and Devil May Cry, you will be disappointed. If you go in thinking it's like Zelda, it is all of the body of Zelda without the fucking soul. There's a problem with that. It doesn't feel like they were actually thinking a lot of this stuff through. They just go, hey, about time they get a new ability, huh? Let's make that dungeon be about that ability and then never do that shit again.
Well, if you want to play Dark Zelda, just play Arkham Asylum.
You're probably better off. I'm JD.
I'm Spencer.
And this is fucking bullshit. Thanks for watching. Now I need to find footage because I deleted the... Oh, she barely got hit on the...
We're recording now, if you care.
No, I don't care. Outtakes.